Bit of spray on there. Is that enough? Yeah, that'll do. Right. Just whacking it in fast as I can for now. There. Right. Let's get some yellow in that. I don't know about there. Wherever I put in here, I think I'll just put in my whiter below. Trying to leave a white bit in the middle there. And a bit more. There, right, let's get some sort of creamy colour. This is going to be all sort of background trees and stuff. I think I'll do a different colour out of this side just to vary it a bit. So well, let's have a tiny bit of blue in it somewhere. Just I don't know why. May as well. Back to that cream colour, leaning towards red. Oh, I'm forgetting to bring my stuff down here. Not to worry. There's a bit more of that red colour in there. Bring that in there. Bit more up here, I think. Let's see. Let's go for some more yellow. Back in some yellow. Just building up my layers now. Back in some more yellow up there. More red in there. More red in there. That's a bright red. Swap that bright red for light red. From the other side, light red. It's more of a brown colour like that. I don't really know why they call it light red. Seems a daft thing to call it, really. Let's go into some bottom, but like a bit of that in. Let's go back to some yellow. So it's just dabbing between these colours, some bright red, and just sort to get in some colours to green in there, just to look the part for misty trees in the background. So what's that looking like? Not too bad. Right, where's me rigger brush? Right, I'm thinking especially in that middle bit, just missed a bit, wet a bit, so I can get mist. I'll put some tree trunks in, but I want them all misty. So whatever I'm doing that way, I need to do that way for my reflections. Actually, let's just do it quicker like that. I don't think I need to be dead accurate with everything what's happening. I think if I do that at top and that bottom look, that's accurate enough for what I'm doing here. In fact, let's do that all the way along. This is all distant anyway. Not that long. Down here, same again. Same thing. Wherever's up there, run down here. But not exact, just chuck it in anyhow, that's quicker. You're not going to tell no difference. By the time this is finished, you'll not tell. It's not bad. So I go in there with some even stronger colours perhaps. Yeah, let's do that. Build it up with some even stronger colours now. Yellow and fast. I can cut through some of this stuff to look good. Mix yellow and red and get a nice orangey colour. There's a lot on it's mixing up paper, you see. Red colour there. There. And there with that red. And then if I go back into that red with some yellow, take some on it back to an orange colour. Down here, some more of that orange colour in, I think. Some more of that red. Something like that. Let's see, some Bontumber. Let's get this brush. This one's fairly dry and just mist it in like that, I think. That's nice. Oh yes. There we are. There. Right, now then. Right, you know what I'm thinking now? Scraper. In fact, let's just go all the way up like that, and all the way down like that, all the way back up again like that, all the way down. We're just repeating, so they all come out in these shadows. There's like that. That's a few coming off some of these like that. Same in here then, so we're copying some smaller ones in the background there, something like that. Same again in there, some smaller ones in there. Well, they fit over here, some on them. There. Something like that. It's not exact, but it'll do. So the top and the bottom's not exact, but it's close enough. Give me pop. That's tomato blended with water. It's lovely. Right. Let's put some distant. Well, not that distant. We're getting closer now. These are a little bit closer. Tree trunks in. So a little bit closer, just mixing up a sort of. I've got mud in bottom of my palette. It's slightly lighter than a burnt umber, so I've added a tiny bit of Payne's Grey, but I'm actually trying to mix a burnt umber type colour. So if you haven't got mud in bottom of your palette, you can just mix literally a burnt umber type colour. So these are just mirroring each other. These still aren't going to be right at the front. Thicker ones there, you see. To mirror everything down there, I think that's looking okay. And then let's have some sort of land back here, I think. Just some sort of misty land. Right back there. Same there, right back there. I think as I come forward, I add a bit of yellow into that colour. So it's like a bit of a distant, some distant bits of land and that. Bring them. Well, let's bring them up a bit there. Something like that. Let's get in there. Let's pop in there. Just in background. Let's pop in a couple of little sort of rocky bits. Don't go too mad. Just something that's going to look like a few rocks. Be gentle, try not to damage your paper. That hair there, what's come off my eye brush, get that a lot with eye brushes. Don't worry, I'll flick it off when it's all dried. Thinking of drying, I'm going to dry it now. Right, so that's. So just before I dry it, I'm just looking. It just looks to me like. There's a tiny bit more yellow up there than in here, so I think I'll just swill a bit in like that on both sides. It's just going in nicely. Look. Oh, that's alright, isn't it? I'm just getting this brush for that bit. There, that'll do me. Right, let's try it. it's just a case now of using some thicker paint, maybe slightly warmer colours, but definitely a thicker paint, and the thicker paint, it's quite good to paint with thick paint a lot with a art brush. It just suits that brush, and that'll make this all look closer than that. So I've done the really distant stuff thinner, then I've got a bit thicker with my sticks, and as the paper's dried a bit, it's got slightly less misty, so it looks three-dimensional. Looks like it's in 3B. Right, now then, let's just guessing. I think I'll have some there. We're guessing what's going to look good, so it's just stick it. I'll vary my colour a bit. Stick it in there like that. I don't know, a few small bits there like that. I'll vary my colour again. I just popped a bit of yellow into it to vary it. Let's say a bit of red, just to vary my colours. Like a bit more red in there. Putting a bit of red in warms it up and brings it forwards a bit. Something like that. Let's take that across there like that. Right, now then, let's get some big rocks in. So that's how we do tops of these rocks, just like that. That's it, something like that. And then with this other bit, where's it gone? It rear a second ago there. And pop some little ones in. It's just, I've just cut bits of bank cards up into different sizes. You can use palette knives, all sorts of stuff. Look at that, nice. That's some more pop. I'll tell you what I'll do with that. See all them reflections down here? A lot of them is going to get covered up, but I still need to put them in, just so I can. I've got, so when the bits what don't get covered up, well, at least my gaps have still got reflections in. See what I mean? I'm saying there like that. Get this brush tiny bit damp. This brush is. In fact, it might need to go a tiny bit damper. I've just dabbed the very tips into some water, just trying to just soften that a little bit. That reflection. That's just my reflection off my rocks there. Right now, what we're in, a couple of trees in there. I'm thinking, a couple of nice big ones. So let's have one coming in about there. I'll come in. Oh, that's nice. I think I'll curl this one back. Oh, that's a nice little tree. Oh yeah, let's just do another one with that same colour. Right, let's do another one. So my other one. Let's have them virtually touching, I think. Because one's going one way. Take this one to the way, but then I think I will curve it back like that, and I think I'll bring a thing off like that. So you can just see them soft trees behind it though. Right, now I'm going to get a darker colour. So you can add, so if you've got your Payne's Grey, that Bontumbury colour, what I've used there, or whatever dark brown you've got, it hasn't got to be Bontumbury, whatever dark brown you've got in your palette, and then you can add a dark blue to it, or some Payne's Grey to it, anything that's just out to make it even darker, and then you can just go down and pop a low light down that side. Do that. Thicken that one up a bit, and if you come across and you can put some like bark type stuff in, bark, not Sebastian Bach, like he's a opera singer and that, innit? Tree bark. Talk and dribble again, alright. Right, now put a bit of bark in with that. See how that's chiselled, look. Put some bark in with that. If it hadn't dried too quick, it might have dried. It hadn't dried. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh no, it's dried. Right, hang on, I'll show you what to do if it's dried. If you really want, I mean, I'm not that bothered because I've got it lighter on that side and darker on this side. I'm not that bothered really, but if you are bothered, if you want to re-wet, let me just get a separate brush. So I'm going to wash my paint off that brush just to do this. Right, I'll just put a bit of water in there, look, and then do it. There, look, bit of bark down that side, and that's giving me some like highlights where the light's hitting that bark. So it's making it look that bit lighter on that side. There, just like that. So that's, looks like, to me it looks like the light's coming in that way, so it's coming in that way and that way through this gap here. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. I want to be quick, I don't want to take up too much of your time. That can come off now, that little there, left a little mark there, but maybe there's a twig will go through that. Right, tell you what I can do actually. Let's whiten that down a bit and just take these slightly dark shadow across there like that, look. See that from them two trees? And you can just see them rocks underneath in the shadow. A little tiny thing like that makes quite a nice effect. What I may as well do while I'm at it, just whap a few branches on. So well, I one coming out there, one coming out there, one coming out there, one there, so one there. I'll get my rigger brush in a bit and put some little twigs and stuff on. Right, more pop. Shall I just have? Might just do one across here now. And my water's going that way. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm just going to have one coming across here now then. So mix some more of that colour up. So I'm actually using, because it's just in my palette, light red and Payne's grey. But if you want a virtually black colour, burnt umber and ultramarine looks amazing. I'm using really cheap, pretty much some of it's just kids paint and some of it's better, but it's all just blobbed in one thing. So I got it for free, got it given me for free, and so it was drying up in the tube, so I just blobbed the entire lot in and just used it like that. It's been good. See there, I've dipped that in some blue and it sent it, look at that, a really dark black, but there's blue in it, so it's more interesting. And then I've gone back into a bright red on that bottom bit, well, warm it and bring it close. There, that'll do. Right, scraper. Just lift this up a bit. There, big rock there, that's a big one there. That's a big one there. Where's that little scraper? Oh, I'll just use this one. And some little ones in there like that. I can put some little twigs and stuff. In fact, let me get me, yeah, let's get my trees in first. I might just have one big tree in here. Let's do that. One great big tree from about, let's say it there. Let's just chuck it in fast. So I think I'll take it over that way like that, and then back over that way like that. That's nice, isn't it? Right, nice. Oh, you know what I nearly did? Well, I don't suppose it would have mattered really. I nearly chucked a shadow in on that side, but you still could have your light from that side even though that's lit up, but I don't think I'm gonna. Right, tell you what, let's bring some of that light in like that. Looks nice, doesn't it? So it's just, light's just hitting that bark there. A few bits of bark in with this. Right. Get a darker colour now for that to the other side. Just going darker now. Put some of that blue in, it looks nice, that blue. Alright, from about there. I think I'll even thicken it up a bit. It's up there like that. Let's put some bark in with my brush. There, like that. And then, I think I'll use this again. Just scrape some in with that. It just looks like a bit of bark on that tree. So, right, let's get. Tell you what, I'm going to use this same brush. Maybe it's a bit more water. No paint. Just going on this one. So that's there like that. Let's say that's got a big branch coming off it there like that. I'll go to that dark colour. Get that side again. Say one there like that coming out of there. And that's our one. Attempt to tie a big bit coming out there, you know, like that. That'll look nice. Yeah, another big in that. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then that'll do me. Like that. Get a bit of bark on this one. It looks a bit dark, that one. Some bark down there, look. And here. By putting your bark on, it's a good way of putting a highlight in at the same time. Right, a few twigs in there, and we're sorted. Looks like there's a bit coming off there, a bit there, there, there. Yeah, a bit there. Just thicken that up a bit there, that's better. There, this side. Oh, some twigs coming off there, look. I hope my hand might be in the way, I'm not sure. I'm not going to worry too much, just taking these sort of here and there anyway. Not worrying what's going behind or what's going in front. Just chucking them in quick. Well, we're going to bring a branch out there, and can I do it? Let's try it. Say if I wanted to hide that, look, or make it part of my picture, look. Make it part of it, look. Bring a branch just out there like that, look. Oh, well, where's that old branch? Where's it gone? It is. There. It's a little short, stubby one, look. Yeah, that's it, that little bit. Usually a way to put something right. If you're that bothered, I could have just left it. Wouldn't have mattered. I'm not going to put any bods in this one. I think. Oh, I'll tell you what I could do. Some little water lines I could do. Let's sign it. D. Bertie D. And then let's get. Where's me waterline brush? Let's pop a few. Some white paint. This is designer's white gouache. Some people calls it gouache. So I'll pop a bit of that in. Look. That just gives you a bit of waterline in there. So a little bit there like that. Bit there, bit through there. A bit in there like that off them bits. I think it's too light in them bits there to see it anyway. I like a bit there. Just a little bit there. There we are. Thicken that one up a bit, it's quite close in it. So a bit more there. There. That'll do me. See you on beach. In it.